Lucid Air. The Lucid Air is an electric car whose prototype was unveiled by Lucid Motors in December 2016. As of 2017, it is designed to compete with existing brands in the electric vehicle (EV) industry, in particular the Tesla Model S, the Camry Vero, the Porsche Taycan, as well as other brands in the luxury car segment, including Mercedes-Benz, BMW and Audi. The company projects that the Air sedan will achieve a range of 517 miles, 832 kilometers, on a single charge if the EPA test cycle is used. The production version was unveiled in September 2020, and Lucid expects to put the car into production in late 2021. In November 2020, the Lucid Air Pure was announced with 406 miles, 653 kilometers, of projected range and 480 horsepower, 360 kilowatts, and a starting price of $77,400. The full range of models includes Lucid Air Touring, Grand Touring, and Dream Edition versions. The Lucid Air was conceived in the early 2010s, with a prototype unveiled to the public in 2016, and the production version unveiled in September 2020, with production planned to start in 2021. Lucid entered into a partnership deal with Samsung SDI on December 2, 2016 for battery procurement. In 2016, Lucid Motors created a delivery van prototype of its electric powertrain for the Air using batteries from its former brand, Atva. Known as Edna, the electric power delivery van contained two gearboxes and motors producing over 900 horsepower, 671 kilowatts, and a battery pack capable of storing 87 kilowatt-hours of energy. Combined with all-wheel drive and other physical and software updates, Edna was able to achieve a 0 to 60 miles per hour, 97 kilometers per hour, time of 2.74 seconds and quarter-mile time of 11.3 seconds. According to Lucid Motors, Edna was used to test the performance and real-world functionality of its powertrain, including motor control algorithms, regenerative braking behaviors, accelerator pedal feel, and cooling strategies. In 2018, a modified Lucid Air prototype set an EV lap record of 1:41.67 at the Laguna Seca track, beating the Jaguar I-Pace by 7 seconds, previously holding a previous record of 1:48.18. Featured as a prototype, the Air was equipped with Pirelli P0 PZ4 summer tires, modified high-temperature brake pads and fluid, a 6-point roll cage and fire suppression system. In 2018, Lucid Motors closed a $1 billion investment deal with Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund to fund the Air's production. Production was then expected to commence in late 2020 following the construction of the Lucid factory in Casa Grande, Arizona. The factory's total investment was expected to amount to $675 million by 2025 when all phases are complete, with the first phase including a $168 million investment in equipment and $82 million investment in property acquisition. By May 2019, the Air was available for pre-order in the United States and Canada, with plans stated to move to China as well. In an interview, CEO Peter Rawlinson stated that China would pose as a significant market for Lucid Motors due to their intensive usage patterns, which the Air is best suited for. In a 2019 interview, Rawlinson outlined that the S100,000 Plus vehicle could be seen as the first stage of a much bigger vision, which is to achieve a level of energy efficiency that, combined with an ubiquitous fast charging network, will counteract the need for bigger-sized batteries. Rawlinson specified that Lucid Motors aims to improve energy efficiency to be 5 miles, 8 kilometers, kWh as opposed to an industry average of 3 miles, 5 kilometers, kWh. Rawlinson further outlined then that the price of batteries was expected to drop to $100 kWh within the next decade, which he believes will enable Lucid Motors to produce a luxury EV for less than $30,000. On June 30, 2020, Lucid Motors said that they expected the Lucid Air to be the world's most aerodynamically efficient luxury car when it goes into production. The company achieved a new benchmark in aerodynamic efficiency for its luxury electric car. With tests recently completed at Windshear's Advanced Rolling Road Wind Tunnel, the automaker verified a coefficient of drag of 0.21. The Air has been designed to compete in the luxury sports segment against the Tesla Model S as well as highline models from German car manufacturers. Its goal is to match the ability of sport coupes, but has a greater interior space, with a smaller external length and width. On September 9, 2020, the Lucid Air was officially unveiled, and on November 24, 2020, Lucid Motors detailed the full range including the Lucid Air Pure, Touring, Grand Touring and Dream Edition. On August 11, 2020, Lucid Motors announced that they estimate the Air will have a range of 517 miles. 832 kilometers, on a single charge if subjected to the EPA test cycle. The results were verified by engineering consulting firm FEV North America. This is 28% higher than the EPA range of 402 miles, 647 kilometers, for the Tesla Model S long range, which had the highest current range at the time although a smaller battery. The company attributes this to Lucid's in-house electric motors, design and aerodynamics, among other things. The company also cited the experience of its advanced technology division, which supplies battery packs to the Formula E electric racing circuit. On November 24, the company predicted range for all four models was announced: 406 miles, 653 kilometers, for the Lucid Air Pure and Lucid Air Touring, 503 miles, 810 kilometers, for the Lucid Air Dream Edition, and 517 miles, 832 kilometers, for the Lucid Air Grand Touring. Dream Drive Advanced Driver Assistance System uses 14 cameras, 3 forward-facing, 4 side and rear-facing, 4 surround view, a rear-facing fisheye, a drive monitoring camera. There are 5 radar units. On July 29, 2020, Lucid Motors announced Dream Drive, an advanced driver assistance system, ADAS, which will debut in the Air. The Dream Drive sensor suite has 32 sensors in total, including 14 cameras, 3 forward-facing, 4 side and rear-facing, 4 surround view, a rear-facing fisheye, and lastly, a driving monitoring one. There are 5 radar units. One is a forward-facing long-range sensor, and the other 4 are short-range ones. 12 short-range ultrasonic sensors handle near-field detection, and lastly, a high-resolution, long-range, 125 beam, equivalent, forward-facing lidar maps the three-dimensional space ahead of the car. Lucid Motors will use lithium-ion battery cells sourced from Samsung SDI to supply the Air's primary powertrain. The base Air will be equipped with a 75 kWh battery with rear-wheel drive, capable of producing 400 horsepower, 298 kilowatts, 600 Nm, 443 lb-ft, of torque and 240 miles, 386 kilometers, of range. A larger version of the Air will have a 110 kWh battery pack which will provide an estimated 517 miles, 832 kilometers, of EPA range. It will have all-wheel drive with a combined 1000 horsepower, 746 kilowatts. This version of the Air will be able to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour, 97 kilometers per hour, in 2.5 seconds. In their most recent performance test, the larger Air achieved a top speed of 235 miles per hour, 378 kilometers per hour. According to Lucid Motors, the production model of the larger Air will be capable of a top speed over 200 miles per hour, 320 kilometers per hour. The Air has a rated energy efficiency of 21.4 kWh/100 kilometers, 62 miles, or 2.89 miles, kWh, which is equivalent to 2.4 liters/100 kilometers in fuel. Lucid Motors plans to offer a nationwide charging plan to customers in the U.S. through its joint agreement with Electrify America, using a 900-volt system. The Electrify America 350 kWh charger combined with the Lucid 900-volt electrical architecture allows users to add 300 miles of range in 20 minutes. In the first phase of its construction, Electrify America will offer more than 2,000 fast charging stations over 500 sites, spread out across 40 states and 17 major metropolitan areas. In a 2019 interview with Lucid Motors Chief Executive Officer, CEO, Peter Rawlinson recognized fast charging capability as a priority due to the emergence of more intense usage patterns and demand for stop-and-go fast charging as a result of time constraints among consumers. Lucid Motors claims that its 2,170 cells differ significantly from normal lithium-ion cells due to their tolerance of repeated cyclic fast charging and non-use for a prolonged period of time without losing capacity. Furthermore, Lucid Motors claims that their cars will have reverse charging functionality. Other standard features include LED headlights, all the necessary hardware for autonomous driving, 4 high-resolution screens, 3 of which are touch-sensitive, 19-inch alloy wheels, 10-speaker sound system, 12-way power adjustment for the front seats, front and rear trunk with a total luggage space of around 900 liters, 32 cubic feet, and over-the-air software updates. The Air can be optioned with improved battery packs that will offer either 315 miles, 507 kilometers, or 450 miles, 720 kilometers, as well as a dual-motor, all-wheel drive powertrain producing up to 1,111 horsepower, 828 kilowatts, for the top-of-the-range Air Dream Edition P. Other options include active suspension, a panoramic sunroof, executive rear seats that can recline up to 55 degrees, a 29-speaker sound system with noise cancellation, 21-inch alloy wheels, and front seats with heating, ventilation, dynamic bolsters, massage and 22-way electric adjustment.